Hello and welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix Late Race Aussie Recap. These are all the shorts I've posted over the weekend, combined into one long-form video. Over the next coming weeks, they will expand back into the standard view, but this is just kind of all the clips put into one, so I hope you enjoy. And F1 is finally back after summer break. And we're kicking things back off with the Dutch Grand Prix. So here is your Late Race Aussie Recap for FP1. So, starting off with the top three for FP1, coming in first, we have Lando Norris setting a lap time of 1 minute 10. Coming in second, we have the Aussie man himself, Oscar Piastri, falling just short of his teammate Lando Norris. And in third, we have Lance Stroll. I don't have much to say about Lance Stroll. Poor Kimi Antonelli. He got his car stuck in the gravel, causing a red flag quite early on in the race to be called. This led Kimi to have to retire his car from practice 1. And Verstappen also got his car stuck in the gravel after the checkered flag. Lewis Hamilton did an impressive 360 in his car. I found that pretty awesome, but yeah. And that is all for this FP1 recap. I'll see you next video for the FP2 recap, where it looks to be some rain is headed. So it should be a good practice. So I wasn't going to make a recap on FP2, but so much stuff happened, so let's recap it. Starting off with the top three, we have Lando Norris with a lap time of 1 minute and 9 seconds, 1 second better than his FP1 lap time. In second, we have the rookie Fernando Alonso, and in third, we have Oscar Piastri. The race continued from FP1 with even more red flags taking place. Lance Stroll, who locked up and went straight into the wall of turn 3, caused the first red flag of FP2. Alex Albon got sent in the gravel by Charles Leclerc, and then there was some contact between George Russell and Oscar Piastri when Piastri went to go into Lando's box, but had to deviate out to go into his own, causing George Russell to run into the side of him. Going back to Alex Albon, he locked up going into turn 1, causing him to hit a wall and have his front wing pop off, causing the second red flag of the race. And now that is your TLAR for FP2. Welcome back. I didn't make a recap for FP3 because nothing really interesting happened that regarded its own video, so I decided let's combine FP3 and qualifying all into the one video. But in case you missed FP3, the top three were Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri and George Russell. Moving on to qualifying, on pole position we have the Aussie man himself, Oscar Piastri. Lando Norris came in second, followed by Verstappen in third, Hadjar in fourth, and Russell in fifth. In Q1 we saw Colapinto, I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Behrman and Stroll get eliminated, and then in Q2 we saw Antonelli, Sonoda, Bortoleto, Gasly, Albon all get eliminated as well. And that is your late race Aussie recap for FP3 and qualifying. I'm a little bit late to the recap for the Dutch Grand Prix because I'm a little bit sick and I've also been at work. You might be able to hear the sickness in my voice. But here is your late race Aussie recap for the Dutch Grand Prix. Starting off with the top three. We have the Aussie icon himself, Oscar Piastri. We have Max Verstappen in second, and we have in third, I can't believe I'm saying this, Isaac Hadjar, who had the best race of his season. And oh boy, what a race Zandvoort gave us this year. We have Oscar Piastri increasing his championship lead from 9 to 34. We have both Ferraris crash, believe it or not, to the same wall. We had the second rookie podium this year. We have poor Lewis Hamilton, who continued his unlucky streak for the weekend by ending it by crashing into the wall of turn 3. We had Lando Norris who had to retire from the session due to a power unit failure. I say that with a smile because that gave Oscar Piastri the leads he needs for the championship. Some are calling this race championship defining. During an overtake attempt by Charles Leclerc on George Russell, they got wheel-to-wheel, causing Leclerc to run out of space and go off track. He gained the position from this, and he knew Russell would complain. And yes, Russell did. Carlos Sainz went for an overtake on Lawson and made contact with the side of Lawson's car. And Carlos was given a time penalty, and when told that by his race engineer, Carlos thought his race engineer was joking. And on to Kimi Antonelli, who got 3 penalties, 2 of which were during the race, and 1 was given after. 1 was given for, of course, crashing into clipping the side of Charles Leclerc, causing Leclerc to go into the wall of turn 3.
one for speeding in pit lane, and then he was given given penalty points for being predominantly to blame for Charles Leclerc's crash, giving him 2 points on his super license. This takes Kimi from 2 to 4 during the 12-month period. Lewis Hamilton will serve a 5 grid place penalty in Monza for failing to slow under yellow flag conditions. And wow, this late race Aussie recap was a long one. I'll be back next week for your late race Aussie recap for the Italian Grand Prix.